Yeah, I think the problem there are a lot of problem around me. So, but it had to find out a big problem to solve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but I think daily problem.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I face
Yeah.
is a traffic jam when I go to work from home to office and come back from office to my home. Or sometimes I have to go out to meet someone. Yeah, I always feel it hard to move and yeah, and I think traffic jam is problem.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course, traffic jam. And tell me, have you ever faced an issue and you tried to solve it yourself without telling anyone?
yeah, yeah. I think I have met that problem. Something I in my work I have to do review
Yeah.
some some people or some employees. So sometimes I I face and I feel hard to show that show them the strength or weakness of them, or show them their performance
Well, of
clear
course.
clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course. And let's talk about the problems that people
mm,
actually are facing.
yeah.
So, yeah. Can you talk about briefly talk about, what type of problems and issues people, do people face every day?
Yeah. Sorry.
So what issues and maybe issues, problem do
Yeah.
people, all people, I'm talking about the older people in their
Yeah.
daily life every day, of course.
Oh, I see. There are a lot of people in my around me met the I see in wake up
Oh,
early. Yeah, wake up early. Yeah, because you are oh,
because
yeah, the children. Yeah, winter is so cold, so
of course,
yeah, yeah, more people feel lazy and they don't want to go out.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah, especially
especially
go out
morning.
for work. Yeah,
Yeah, of course, you're right. Especially in the morning, they feel a bit depressed and lazy, and they
yeah,
don't want. Yeah, of course, they don't tend to go out and do something. But of course, normal, I think. And well, so about the first thing that you say, you said, of course, you need to go to work, and then again, actually, you need to go back home. So actually, you need to make the same journey regularly from home to work. Okay, so and
yeah,
we call it commute. So we say you need to commute, of course, and you're stuck in traffic jam, so it will be really annoying for you. So this can be considered as an issue that you face every day.
yeah,
Well, of course. Well, as you realize, we're going to talk about maybe some issues. And
yeah,
of course, especially let's talk about students and teenagers because, we have children and we can see that actually they are a bit different comparing the past. So,
mm,
for example, in the past, I think students, children, teenagers were actually more active, energetic. But nowadays we see them that no, they are not really practical, skilled, you know? So what do you think? What is the reason you think? And do you agree with this? The first question, do you agree? If you agree, why do you think?
Yes, I agree. I saw that. I saw children in Vietnam. Yeah, they are not. They have not some needed skill for surviving, or for example, they didn't know to finish housework. If their mother or father have to work, they cannot do their do cook for their meal in and uh, I think it is a big problem, big problem of student.
Yeah, of course. And what do you think about this statement? This what students nowadays need are practical. Practical means related to activities, action. So relating to.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Let me type it. I can't see what I type. Just let me check and change the color so that I can see it. Oh, that's really interesting. I can change the color. Yeah, it's okay now. Okay, so and how can we do this? For example, especially at school, because I think they learn most of things that they need at school. So what do you think? What can we do in order to face this issue? You know, they are not really skilled, and of course, we call it laziness, but it's not something like laziness. They don't want to do because normally there is another person to do everything for them. So, and everything, and technology maybe can be another reason that make people a bit lazy. And what do you think about it? So what can we do?
Yeah, I think we have to do what we have to design a plan for some activity in a day for children. For example, we do plan the 4 hours a day for learning, and 2 hours for do exercise, and 2 hours for learn some skill. And from Monday to Friday, or from Saturday to Sunday, I think we have to do to a plan clearly, and commit with commit commit with the plan, and
Of course,
and
very good. Commit with the plan. So you need to follow the rules. So you need to actually schedule, make a plan and schedule everything can be a good way. Maybe, yes, of course, I do agree with you. Okay, well, the next one, let's keep going with the next one and let's talk about this. Well, and just let me, before we keep going, let me say something. We commit something, okay, or commit to somebody or something, not with. With is not good preposition here. Yeah, of course. And when we say commit to someone, means to stay with and maybe completely support one person or maybe organization. Okay, so we say something, or maybe you give all your time and effort to do your work. So commit to, it's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, and this one, delay. So procrastinate means
Yeah.
delay, postpone. So I think this is another issue, especially when we keep everything until the last minute.
Yes.
So, yeah, of course, time is really precious. So try to do everything before it's too late. So,
Yes.
yeah, of course, most and running out of time, this one.
Yeah.
Which means we want to do something. Normally, we delay, we postpone, and we don't do this, and we keep it for until the last minute. So we run out of time. It means we don't have enough time to finish this, to complete this. So this is another issue. Okay, and tell me, how can we manage and how can we actually face this issue, you think?
Yeah. I think we have to plan in every task, and we have to commit with plan. Yeah. Vietnamese, we have a statement, hiệu ứng sinh viên. That mean the student effect. Yeah. And more of people, more of students in Vietnam, and we have a we have done exam for passing a lesson or on our book.
Yeah.
So yeah. So and if we have long time for learning or for prepare for the before we take exam them, so we don't care about the learning until the end of the of
Of
the course.
course, of
Yeah.
course, of
And it
course.
is a big problem, and we have I think we have to follow the plan, and we commit to plan.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, of course. Yeah, you're right. Especially, we have the same thing about parents. They don't care, and and when it's exam times, and wow, you need to study more because you don't know anything, and they are worried about everything. Yeah, you can't pass the exam because you haven't studied. Okay, because the students maybe in the past
Yes.
we didn't need because
Yes.
we did everything by ourselves, so everything, for example, studied, we were, I think, really independent. But
Yeah.
nowadays, I think students, children need someone to push them, to go to study. And I do
Yeah.
agree with you. So we need to maybe organize everything for them. Of course, it's not good, but we have to. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, and this one, do up. Another one, another word. Do up means decorate or furnish. So
Mm,
sometimes uh, you want to do up somewhere. Okay, of
mm.
course, you can decorate it. And now tell me, if you want to do up your room, a part of your home, will you do it yourself, by yourself, or no? You get help from technician.
Yeah. I used to love do up. Yeah. But for now, I think I so busy, and I don't have time for doing up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. but if I have time, I have free time, I think I really like to do up or decorate my house and and repair something in my house. And I have a lot of tools for do up. Yeah, for
Yeah.
example, yeah. I don't know, the it in English, but you know it. That means I have a big box of tool, and I can use it, and I can do anything.
Of course,
Uh,
you mean toolbox. Yeah, yeah, you
yeah,
have toolbox. Yeah, of
yeah,
course. Yeah, of course, you have a box of tools. Of course, something that you need. And
yeah.
let me ask you, so when you need something, for example, a tool, or to do something at home, can you rent it or you need to buy it?
Yeah, I buy it's my own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. So is it normal to, no, I want to know that if it's normal.
sorry.
Is it normal to rent, for example, or you say no, in Vietnam we don't rent, we buy everything?
Yeah, I see. More of them have bought.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of course. Well, so you have a box of tools for yourself to do everything, maybe if you need to do up. And you used to love doing up your,
yeah.
so of
I
course after it, yeah. But
I
now,
love to yeah, I love to make something like crafting. Yeah, yeah,
crafting. Ah,
yeah,
great. Very good. So we have an artist here.
yeah.
Great. Okay, very good. And sort out. Well, so uh, of course, as you can see, it means, to find solution, maybe answer or solution for something, okay, to sort out. So it can
Mm.
be issues, it can be, for example, some uh, business actually problems or uh, something like this. And tell me, in your family, who normally, maybe tries to sort out, for example, for, I don't know, issues or problems, you or your wife?
Yeah, I think problem the more the problem about about my children. Yeah, they have a lot of struggle on argue, some argue each other. So they didn't finish their studies. Yeah, but the first people who have to sort out is my wife.
Yeah, of
And,
course.
I
Yes.
may support, I may support in some case, but but um, but more of them my wife will resource. Yes.
Of course, very good. Well, so actually, let me ask you another question. Tell me about yourself. Are you a solution focused person?
Mm.
So let me explain. When we say actually solution focused person, it means a person who doesn't
Mm.
focus on what or should have happened, but instead focus on what can be done to make things right. No matter what happened, why it happened, let's find solution.
Mm.
Let's sort out a way, maybe.
Yeah, I think I am a solution focus.
Yeah, of course.
Mm. Yeah, because when I see when I see any problem, I always to think about the way to fix it, to fix it,
To fix it, of course,
yeah.
to fix it. And of course, that's really important because most of us normally try to find someone who's actually to blame. So say, for example, okay, why happened? And we try to talk about the reason. Okay, why something happened, but we actually don't try to find solution to fix the issue or problem. Yeah, you're right. And okay, here. As you can see, we have some words, adjective and verb. So may I ask you to read them from the beginning to check the pronunciation?
Yeah, can you pronunciation the second words?
Of course, procrastinate, procrastinate.
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate,
Procrast.
procrastinate.
Procrastinate.
Of course, procrastinate. And the
Yeah.
first one, practical. Third one, do up, sort out, and solutions focused. Okay,
Yeah.
so do you have any issues or question related to these words?
Yeah. I find it again in slide for to see the meaning in Vietnamese.
Yeah, of course, you have,
Yeah.
okay, we have the meaning here. I actually type in book so you can see the meaning
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, I should to make a program or make a
As,
conversation. Yeah, conversation about this
as you,
topic.
of
Mm,
course, if you can, of course, why not?
yeah.
But actually, I want you to, try to do a whole, maybe a paragraph using all of them. So it's really important to have them in one paragraph, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I can discuss. I can make.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think in my viewpoint, I think children should to do more more activity, uh, which 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 practical.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah. For example, instead of play video game, they have to do up their room. For example, they can decorate their room, uh, and decorate the learning corner or the table.
of course. Of course.
Yeah, but more parents didn't have plan for them, and for their children do that.
Yeah, of
They
course.
yeah, and they were procrastinate for do that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it is sort out when they caught or they teach their children. Yeah,
yeah,
because they that may make their children become lazy people, and not and I think in the long term, all of the problem maybe make they don't become hard to become a solution-focused person.
Yeah, of course. Very good. Just pay attention to, very good. Thank you so much. It was really good use of all those words and phrases, but pay attention to use the verb as a verb and of course adjective as an adjective. For example, they normally procrastinate doing something, starting or doing something. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but that was really good. Excellent. And well, this one, bright as button, means very intelligent. So when someone is very intelligent and quick to learn, and of course, we can use it for someone who is full of energy. So we say as bright as button. For example, my sister was actually as bright as a button because she made no effort to solve the math problem.
Yeah.
So do you know anyone who is as bright as button? Do you know anyone?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I have met some people who are as bright as a button.
Yeah.
Yeah, his name is Doug. Yeah, and he is my college. And when I did with him some task, and I think he he very intelligent, and and we and he always to make a decision very clever.
Yeah, of course.
Quick. Yeah.
Of course. And let me ask you another question. For example, if you were a recruiter and you were going to actually recruit some people to work with you, okay, for you, would you choose and would you work with people, intelligent people or experienced people? Which one?
I prefer the intelligent people more than experienced people.
So why?
Because I believe that the intelligent people, they can learn very quick. So I can teach them to do some work and to support me, support me. Yeah, and I think in a short time they can may gain experience from me, and they can do it as well. So after that they they may confident, they will confident, more confident, and they can work it well.
Yeah, of course, of course. And just the question that I asked you was actually second conditional because it was imaginary, hypothetical situation. So you need to definitely you need to answer using second conditional. So if you were, would you choose? You say, if I were, I would. For example, I would work with intelligent people. I would work. So that's really important to follow the structure that is given. Okay, so that's really important. When I ask you something in second conditional and you answer with first conditional, of course, it makes your answer wrong. So with something like mistake. Okay, so try to use the same structure. And of course, that's great. Well, so as bright as button, of course, it's really important to have someone intelligent. Yeah, really important. Well, and this one, we normally, about confidence. Confidence, of course, it's really good word. We normally use it. But if you heard this one, self-assured, it means confident. So we normally use it. So for example, when we talk to someone, we say self-assured. Okay, so confident. So both are good, but self-assured is really good. Well, and about this structure, you normally say, for example, the thing that you've learned before is that we don't use do or does or any auxiliary in affirmative. structure. So say, okay, we don't say I do go. It's not right. But here we have structure that indicates you can use, but how and when. When I want to emphasize, for example, especially when you agree. For example, I agree with something. I want to say I agree with you, and I want to say 100%. I want to emphasize. This is something like emotive. Okay, emotive emphasis. It means something related to my emotion. Okay, I want to strongly agree. I say I do agree. I do agree. I do agree with you. Totally agree. Strongly agree. And of course, for example, sometimes we have contrastive emphasis. That is, you want to make a contrast. You want to talk about the difference. Okay. For example, I normally never want to raise my voice, but sometimes this a contrast. I do give my opinion. So you want to emphasize a contrast. I normally don't, but sometimes I do. Okay, I do give my opinion. So actually, we can use auxiliary do. Okay, and there is a point here that we normally know all the time. We use it for ourselves. For example, of course, I can say she does agree, but why? She can express her feelings. So why should I say? So I say, I do agree. I do say, I do go. I do appreciate. Very appreciate. So we can use do. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Well, would you give me 2 examples? The first one, emotive emphasis, and the second one, contrastive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I understand how to why we have to use do and the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I find it hard to know when we use it for motivated
So
and for the
when
emphasis.
you want to express, when
Yeah.
you want to express your feeling or your opinion, okay, you use, we can say that this is emotive emphasis. So for example, when I say I do appreciate, I really appreciate, okay, or I do agree with you, I definitely agree with you. I do love it. I do love it. Okay, I totally love it. And contrastive, to make contrast. For example, as you know, uh, I normally, don't eat seafood, but when I go to, for example, I don't know, China, I do. I do eat some seafood because they're really delicious. I do it. It means I want to emphasize that I eat because they're delicious. So I do it. Okay? Get it?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. so I will give make sentence and
Of course, try to use, then I can help you.
the first example I use it for shows my emotion.
Okay.
Yeah, I when in the summer we my children go come back to my hometown and they will stay there a month with my parent-in-law and I will do miss them a lot.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I do miss them. Of course. Very good. I do miss them a lot. Yeah, that's great. And
And for the emphasis is we are a developer, and we make a lot of product, and make a lot of video game every year, and we get and most of them was fail.
Yeah.
But we will do make game again and again in for so many years in the future.
Okay, very good. Okay, very good. Okay, so
That's
get
right.
it. Is it, yeah, is it clear now? So you could use it. So is it clear now?
Yeah.
Of course, it's really clear. You only need to use it. Just you want to maybe emphasize something. So you say, I do. For example, I do love this color. I really love this color, especially we say something. Or for example, you know, I hate seafood, but I do eat this seafood because it's really delicious. I do it. Okay. And just, you know, for example, for some actually verbs, like for example, go. You don't need to say, I do go. I go. So, you know, some verbs don't need, okay?
Yeah.
For example, I hate being an online class, but I do join this class, you know, because this class is really interesting, for example. Okay, so some verbs you can guess. For example, when I say go, why should I say I do go? Why should I emphasize? No, you don't need. But for the other verbs, you know, some situation, you can use this structure, okay? Get it? Very
Yes.
good, very good. Okay, and now I need your help to share your video.
Yes,
And
I have sent. I have
yeah.
sent in the
Really?
chat.
Thank you, thank you. Let me check.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So let me check. Okay, just give me a moment to open it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me share my screen again.
Hi, I'm not a very practical person. I don't like DIY or fixing problems with my bike. I do help my friends to sort out their emotional problems. Today, I'm talking to people about solving problems. Would you describe yourself as a practical person?
Yeah, I think I am a practical person. Yeah, I do quite a lot of DIY around the house. I've just done up my flat, so we're quite hands-on, and I'm quite practical in my job as well.
I work for a charity, so I think I'm quite solutions focused and I like to think I'm practical.
Yes, I would. I don't like just thinking about things. I like having a practical solution.
Yes, I'm a practicality.
Yes, I'm a very practical person. I think, yeah.
With some things, yes.
Most of the time. Most of the time I'm quite practical, yeah.
What kinds of problems are you good at solving?
Well, I'm a project manager in my role in an advertising agency, so the problems I'm good at solving are other people's problems. For example, to go on holiday, fitting lots of different things into the car boot. My husband will sit and waffle about it, or think about it, and not do it, whereas I'll just get on and fit all these different things in.
When things break down, like machines, domestic appliances, really, I'm a handyman. Anything that isn't mechanical, I suppose.
I feel a lot of echo
Interpersonal problems,
So
psychological
when you
and
things.
and,
so
and,
let
best at solving.
So let me okay, let me
I think I will
so
do
you see, there is an
what's
echo
it
on the line. There is an echo on the line.
That means it had to listen clearly from the video.
Yeah, it's hard to listen to. Okay, so what can I do? So tell me, the voice is breaking up or no?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay, so what can I do? So, do you want me to play it again or do something else? Because I don't know how can, let me do something. Let me actually change the playback speed and quality is auto, so I can't do anything. Okay, something, maybe this one is not bad. Okay, so let me try it again and
Hi, I'm not a very
Better.
practical person.
is it okay
I don't
now?
like DIY or
Yes.
fixing problems with my bike. I do help my friends to sort out their emotional problems though. Today, I'm talking to people about solving problems. Would you describe yourself as a practical person?
Yeah, I think I am a practical person. Yeah, I do quite a lot of DIY around the house. I've just done up my flat, so I'm quite hands-on, and I'm quite practical in my job as well.
I work for a charity, so I think I'm quite solutions focused and I like to think I'm practical.
Yes, I would. I don't like just thinking about things. I like having a practical solution.
Yes, I'm a practical person.
Yes, I'm a very practical person, I think, yeah.
With some things, yes.
Most of the time. Most of the time I'm quite practical, yeah.
What kinds of problems are you good at solving?
Well, I'm a project manager in my role in an advertising agency, so the problems I suppose I'm good at solving are other people's problems.
For example, if we go on holiday, fitting lots of different things into the car boot, my husband will sit and waffle about it or think about it and not do it, whereas I'll just go and get on and fit all these different things in.
When things break down, like machines, domestic appliances, uh, really, I'm a handyman.
Anything that isn't mechanical, I suppose.
Interpersonal problems and sort of psychological things is usually what I'm best at solving.
I'm good at solving a wide range of problems, and that includes emotional problems for family and friends.
What kinds of problems are you not so good at solving?
I'm not so good at solving problems that involve difficult people that you can't change.
My own problems, relationships and problems at home and stuff that you can't avoid.
I'm not good with problems with cars, and I'm not good with reading maps.
Anything to do with cars or machinery.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Wow, if I could have anything at all, I think I'd like to know when people are telling the truth.
I think I'd like to be able to see into the future and not make the mistakes that I have made
I would love to make everybody nice.
I think it would be something to do with being able to predict the future of financial markets.
Invisibility. It's- I can avoid problems.
The superpower I would love to have at the moment is to be able to do 10 things at the same time. And that's because I've just had a baby, and so I'm always running around.
I guess it will be a power to heal every disease, because I don't like to see people suffering.
Mm. I'm not clear all of them, but I feel all of the people who were interviewed.
There is a point here, as I told you, the quality was, of course, really bad, so you couldn't hear correctly. And the other point was, as I told you, about the accent. British accent. Yeah, I don't know why these people speak in this way. I don't know. They can speak very, I don't know, easily. So why? I think, but they think that we speak a bit weird, but we think that they speak a bit weird and strange. But I think, especially when they speak very fast, even if you are Native American, it's maybe can be hard to figure out what they're talking about. So because sometimes they speak too fast and the accent is definitely absolutely different from our accent. So that's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, so if you want to, let me ask, if you want to learn an accent, so British and American.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, and can you clear for me about the what I have to do?
Nothing. I asked you, about the British and American accent. I want to know if you want to learn one accent to speak. So which one can be your choice, British or American accent? Which one you find easier, maybe?
Yeah, I am difficult to compare Britain accent and American accent.
Yeah.
But I think I can hear and I can reach out the American.
Of course.
Accent easier.
Yeah. American accent is very easy, of course. Well, okay. So let's check. We watched the video and now circle the speaker's answer. Number 1, with something, most of time, no. And number 2, yes, with something practical, because the first action, question was being practical, and the answer, the second person said yes or no.
Yeah, I listen and I think all of them have met a struggle and a problem. So, but I don't know the frequencies their frequencies frequently.
Yeah. Okay.
When I met the struggle.
Yeah, of course. The first speaker said yes when she was asked if she is practical, and said yes.
Yeah.
The second speaker said yes. The third one said yes. And of course, as you said, they all them, but about, except 6 and 7, they said yes, but they said with some things and sometimes. So number 6 said with some things, not, and the last one, most of the time. Yeah, said most of the time.
The sick person, he that when he met a financial struggle.
Yeah, with some things, Nadia. So let's keep going. Now we're gonna, okay. You need to take some notes because of, actually having this type of task is a bit, you need to have the listening and the text at the same time so that you can feel. So now you need to check, you need to listen and complete this part if you need. Do you need to listen again and complete? Fill in the blanks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So just listen. You don't need to watch them. Just listen and try to. So the first one. Okay. Where is my...
Don't use bullet points in a presentation.
Can you hear now?
If you're responsible for finding new sounds,
it's a lot of echo.
Echo. Okay, so let me check. Okay, let me check what.
It's okay for now.
Okay, now what about now? Is it okay now?
Hi, I'm not a very practical person.
No.
I don't
It's
like
not
DIY
good?
or fixing problems with my
Is it good now?
bike. I do help my friends to sort out their emotional problems.
Yes.
Today, I'm talking to people about solving problems. Would you describe yourself as a practical person?
Yeah, I think I am a practical person. Yeah, I
Oh,
do
but
quite a lot of DIY around the house. I've just
the first
done up my flat. So
I didn't hear.
Okay, so let me do something else. So I need to share it because it's video, so I need to share the video again. So I think now. Okay.
Just a very practical person. I don't like
Just make
DIY
notes.
or fixing problems with my bike. I do
Not
help my
okay.
friends to sort out their emotional problems, though.
It is
Today,
not okay.
I'm talking to
It's
people
not
about
okay?
solving.
Yeah.
It's not okay. So let's do something. Of course, you have the video, so I'm not going to actually force you to do something. So, okay, you have the video, so you can do it at home as your assignment. Yeah. Okay, and then you can send your answers so that I can check. Of course, you can check your answers in the book because you have some answers here, so you can check. Because if you can't hear, so we can't do anything about it. Okay, well, so let me just, when something is broken in your house, do you learn to fix it by yourself or just hire someone straight away to do? Do you learn if you don't know how to fix it?
Yeah, when I will do by myself if I have free time. Yeah, sometimes we have problem about the water and something like that, and I will do as weekend. Yeah.
So for example, but sometimes.
Yeah, but sometimes when I don't have time, I will say to my wife to hide from services, and they will do it. Yeah.
Well, of course. So your wife should be really responsible. So of course, very good. Okay, so you have some phrases: die, save money, learning new things, and practice solving things. Hire or save time, and of course give opportunity for people to work and focus. So you have different actually answers that you can give. So here just the meaning of this word, the first word. Okay, when we say do it yourself, DIY, abbreviation of do it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, justice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I like I think I like DIY.
Yeah.
When I was child, I always I often do some toy by myself. I I uh, I craft the car by cartoon or by bottle the beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. So you need to teach your students how to make them. I said, I'm sorry, your children how to make them, because if you have this talent, I think this is a talent for doing something. So I think you need to teach it to your children, and so that they can do. It's really interesting that you can create something. Creativity is an excellent emotion, I think, and talent. So you can make something new. So great. And you
I have tried to teach my children, but my son my son is a patient people, and he can sit and do it in a long time.
Yeah.
But my daughter,
No.
she not. She will try it at the first time, but after that she want to go out to play something else.
Of course, got it. Yeah, of course. Different children, of course, different characters. It's hard. And do you have any of your actually toys, handmade toys from your childhood? Do you have them?
I have some a car or a house made by cartoon. Made by
That's
cartoon.
great. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, that's great. Well, okay, thank you. So just let me ask you if you have any questions related to this part. So this topic is done, is finished. We started this topic, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate asking me.
No, I don't.
Okay, thank you so much. So it was really good time with you again, and have a great and fruitful week, and see you next session at the same time.
Yeah, thank you. See you
You're
later.
welcome. See you. Goodbye. Thank
Yeah,
you.
goodbye.
Goodbye.